Welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be cooking a very simple Indian dish. So for this food I am going to be using half kg of steamed potatoes. These have been like 80% cooked. I will be using 200 grams of defrosted spinach. Then I will be using around 100 grams of peas which have been defrosted. And I will also be using one whole carrot unpeeled which has been sliced very finely. And then obviously we'll be having, as I said, it's an Indian dish, so we'll be having some standard Indian spices. And here, as you can see, I'll be using this pan. I have a wooden spoon and I have a lid for the pan. And I had used a standard pressure cooker to steam the potatoes, but you can do it simply by using a pan and some hot boiling water. Having a pressure cooker is completely optional here. So what I will be doing first is that I'll be using oil. So I have two oils over here, rapeseed and sesame. So since this is some Indian cooking, I'll be using some sesame oil. This is an Indian brand available here in Germany at all shops. So my pan is on low flame as it can be seen here, and yes, I'll be going in directly. I'll be using a healthy amount of oil. So initially the first spice always is going to be a whole red chili, which I am going to simply take the butt off. Yeah, I don't want the stem of the chili. I am going to slice the chili into two halves and it's going to go in. And then I'm going to have all my spices going on. So first we are going to start with hing, which again is available here, but this specific hing is from India. Hing is asafoetida. It eliminates gas in the body. Yeah. So people who often have a lot of indigestion when you eat Indian food, maybe there was no hing in it, maybe. So hing can often be too strong. So I'll go with a small amount of hing. After this, what I want to do is I want to turn the flame higher. I want to turn the electric supply on the higher side. So 1.5 I'll be going. Now we'll look at some whole spices which we are going to add. I will be looking at methi, fenugreek seeds. So again I will be adding this much. And then I will be adding mustard seeds. Then I am going to add jeera or cumin seeds. So basically these were my whole spices which I have added. So now I will be adding some of the other spices. So now I'm going to be going with dehydrated ginger or soont as it is often called. And now I'll be going in with some really standard Indian spices. So I'll be taking turmeric. So I'll be adding a small amount. Now I'll be going in with one of my favorite spices. So this is like for all those who don't know what this is a half blend. Half is going to be coriander powder and half is going to be a highly refined cumin powder, because cumin seeds are often very coarse. So you have to have a fine cumin powder and a fine coriander powder. So this is going to be the main flavor here in this dish. So I'm going to add a large amount. Yeah. And also you have to understand that the main ingredient here. And meanwhile, I'm going to add a very small amount of water to ensure that the spice powders do not burn. So as you can see, after I added the water, there was a lot of steam, and if I would not have added the water by now, the spice powders would have burnt maybe. So as you can see, I've added some of the spices. I'll be adding more water. Now I'm gonna increase the heat now. So now what I will be doing is I have put the stove on a higher power now, and I'll be going in with a small amount of chili powder because the whole red chili is actually very spicy. So for some additional color, I'll be adding a small amount of the red chili powder, as you can see here. So as you can see, the liquid has started to boil now. So now what I want to do is that I want to cook the peas and the carrot. Yeah. So I'll be adding one whole unpeeled carrot which has been sliced finely. And I will be adding around 100 grams of peas. These are basically frozen peas. But to defrost them, I have just left them out in the open for like 1 hour. So now अभी हम देख रहे हैं कि काफी पानी ऊपर आ चुका है, काफी steam अंदर form हो चुकी है. So I'm just going to stir this once. Okay, I'm just going to stir this once. And now I'll be adding some salt. और अभी मैं डाल दूंगा पालक, because पालक defrost की है मैंने, but अभी भी the spinach is raw, so I need to have it cooked properly. So many of you all know this, that spinach has a lot of water in it, so all the water needs to go out properly. Yeah. Now I will be adding the potatoes. This is half kg of potatoes which have been steamed and they are like 80% cooked. So now you want to go on a very extremely low flame here, and you want to fold everything in. And for folding everything in, I will be using a different tool. I will be using this to fold everything in. Yeah. So now I will be adding some more water, and before that I am going to add standard black pepper, and then I have some standard rice which was made in a rice cooker. I use a rice cooker because I believe in what Uncle Roger says, but you can make rice whatever way you want. In Germany there is also a pre-cooked rice if you want to eat that. So the rice is already cooked, it's inside the microwave so that it stays warm. Yeah, and then I will be reheating the rice. So now yeah, let's just wait for a few minutes. So now everything has become soft, and now I want to reheat the rice. So I'll be just doing it in the microwave. The rice is already basically the rice has already been cooked. I just am reheating it. Yeah. So basically now everything has set in, but I still want that Indian flavor. So I'll be adding a standard garam masala. So for those who don't know, I mean for all the non-Indians who are watching this video, garam masala is a blend of spices which just makes your food taste more Indian and more aromatic. You can buy garam masala from any Asian store or Indian store. Yeah. So I just have one packet which had been opened up. I have been using large quantities of garam masala since I have moved to Germany for some weird reason. Now I'm going to use a generous amount of garam masala. Yeah. And now I'm just going to fold everything in. Yeah. And now I will be adding a small amount of water just to steam things up and just to ensure that all the flavors are mixed. And I'm going to raise the flame a little bit so that everything just steams up inside and all the flavors are properly mixed. Yeah, so basically everything has been set in now. And basically I'm going to turn off the heat, and I have already reheated up my rice, so I'm going to remove the rice. We'll be eating in a simple bowl tonight. So yeah man, this is it folks. This is a very simple Indian dish, mainly using spinach and potatoes, and the peas and carrot are just there for extra color, extra nutrition. This is how it looks. So yeah, this is a moment of truth now. I'll be taking some of the veg and some of the rice. It's good. So yeah, this is my first food video, and if you like this video, give the video a like, smash the like button. I want you guys to smash the subscribe button and smash the bell icon as well. And I have planned many more food videos. I have like 2-3 recipes already in my mind, and hope you guys like the recipe. Make it yourself and enjoy. Thank you, and see you in the next video.
Alright, see.
Yeah. Yeah. So how many times have you had Indian food before?
A handful of times, really.
Handful of times.
No.
Yeah.
Not many times.
Yeah. So anyways, you are gonna get one portion of this as a fee for your services, right? Of recording this video. So yeah, man. Good appetite.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.